What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. So we are still on that patio with Malaysia and Brandy arguing over whether Malaysia knew about Brandy daddy passing away. And honestly, Malaysia, you had me last week, girl. I was on your side and I was defending you last week. And I was even defending you at the beginning of this episode until I heard you say something. But we're going to get there in a second. I heard you say something. Now, if I heard it wrong, I know y'all going to correct me in the comments. But what I thought I had heard, I will get there in a second. But neither here nor there. Malaysia still said that she didn't know nothing about about Brandy daddy passing away. And Brandy was like, but you know now. And you still haven't done anything. And she was like, girl, because you keep yelling at me. Like, you haven't given me an opportunity to express any condolences. She said, yeah, because you lying. Because you know you know. And so at that point, Malaysia was like, listen, we're not getting anywhere. We're going around in circles. And now you just attacking my character. Because you just blatantly telling me to my face that you just think I'm a liar. So clearly, you don't like who I am as a person. And it's okay. And that's that. So she gets up and she walks away. So Jennifer pulls Malaysia aside. Somebody else pulls Brooke aside. Brandy aside. And Malaysia, she's like, you don't even, Jennifer was like, you don't even miss her. Like, I know you want to work this out. And Malaysia was like, girl, I don't miss her. And let me say this, as somebody who has kind of gone through something, I don't know what they're going through, but I had somebody who was a really good friend. And one day she just stopped talking to me. Like, to this day, I have some idea, but I don't think it was serious enough for her to be like, screw it, I ain't never speaking to you again. But neither here nor there. I did miss her. I missed her for a long time. She was a really good friend of mine, and it hurt. But at a certain point, you move on, you get over it, and you build a new circle of friends, and you realize, wow, this was somebody I used to talk to every day. I ain't talked to her in 3 years, and I don't miss it. And I feel like that's where Malaysia is, and at this point is, listen, I have a whole new group of friends. I have a whole new circle of friends. I really don't miss her anymore. So anyway, that's just kind of where we left that. We found out that Jennifer got a tattoo in memory of her mom on her foot, which I thought was cute. It says, may you forever, it says, mom, may you forever guide my footsteps or something like that. I thought that was a really cute tattoo. I ain't a tattoo person, but I thought that was cute. Jackie FaceTiming her husband, child. She's still trying to deal with her new normal, okay? Then we see Brandy and Brooke going out. Now, we found out Brooke done got married, honey, and Brooke is down to the piercer to get her nipples pierced. Girl, if you like it, I love it. Listen, it don't bother me, but ooh. So then we see Duffy and her boyfriend, fiance, having dinner with Angel and Rock. Now listen, I told y'all last week Rock was a knucklehead. Did I not tell y'all that last week? That Rock was a knucklehead. I know him from Love and Hip Hop. And the last time I saw him down to Love and Hip Hop, he was acting a whole donkey, okay? So we found out that him and Angel are not getting along. They are arguing a lot. She said that he don't know how to talk to her. So they at this little dinner. And the two of them, they ain't even speaking. Which, of course, is making Duffy and her boyfriend feel uncomfortable. Because when you sitting there at you having a couple's done, it's just you and another couple, and that couple, they ain't getting along, they not even speaking to each other, it make you feel some kind of way. And Angel said that he just don't know how to talk to her. So Angel also later on in the episode said that they are just not getting along, they just not in a good space, they haven't really been speaking like they should, and right now they're sort of taking a break. And she was very upset by that. I could tell she was really, really upset by it. DJ Duffy is having some getting back to her new normal pains. And she said that before, the Panorama, she was out here DJing for French Montana, living her best life. But since the Panorama, things have changed. And they had discussed, her and her boyfriend / fiance had discussed during the Panorama that she transitioned out of DJing and basically be a stay-at-home mom. And she said at the time, I thought it was a good idea. We were home every day. Life was good. We was feeling good. But now that the world is open back up and French done called me and it's time to get back outside, I'm ready to go back outside. And of course, the boyfriend is like, but that is not what we discussed. We did not discuss going back outside. We discussed you staying inside. I'm going back outside. And we see her kind of struggle with that throughout the episode. She eventually ends up calling French Montana to kind of gauge him and sort of check his temperature. And he told her, listen, look, I understand that you are dealing with, what you dealing with, and I get it, you a mom and all that other stuff going on, but I also know that you have goals, and I know you want to be, one of the top DJs out there. He was like, you got work to do. And, think about it, do what you need to do, and let me know where you stand. But, baby, you got work to do. So, of course, she still don't know how she feel about that. Now, Malaysia and Zell Swag. Now, we know Zell Swag from Love and Hip Hop as well. He's a stylist. He's worked with people. And him and Malaysia are really good friends. And when she was saying how her and Zell were like best friends, they've been really good friends for like 6.5 years. And she said, yeah, she said, and we do have some friends in common. One of the friends she said they have in common? He said, yeah, she said, yeah, he's friends with some of the other ladies. And she said Brandy's name. The same Brandy that you said last week that you didn't have no friends in common, and Brandy was like, we do still have friends in common. She said, I know of at least one that we have in common. And Malaysia swore me down that she didn't have no friends in common. That same Brandy? Her? The one where you said, how would I know your father died because I don't know nobody that know y'all? And she said, yes, you do. And she said, no, I don't. That one? Malaysia, I was rooting for you, girl. I was rooting for you. I was defending you and everything, child. But anyway, so she's talking to Zell Swag, and she's talking about what's going on with her and Brandy, and she's rehashing what happened with that. And she said, but people don't know what I'm going through. People don't know that the father of my child isn't paying me any child support, and how I'm struggling out here, and that I'm dealing with depression, and they don't know. And she get to crying, and she's all upset. Listen, I don't ever want to downplay nobody going through a hard time, and I certainly don't want to downplay nobody who is struggling with any type of mental struggles. Okay, you going through depression is serious. But that scene just did not ring authentic to me. Put it in the comments if y'all feel differently. Put it in the comments if y'all think I'm doing a little too much. But that scene just didn't ring authentic to me. Anyway, the ladies are down getting they glam done. Looks like they had like a glam bar. We found out that it's Brooke's birthday, and she's inviting all the ladies to her birthday, and she wanted to know if are you gonna invite Malaysia. And what's funny is the person that is caping for Malaysia is Miss Brandy. Brandy is caping for Malaysia and said, listen, invite Malaysia. She going through some, which I don't think she said she going through some stuff, but she said go and invite Malaysia. Like, I think it's cool to invite Malaysia. And I said, oh, okay. So we caping for Malaysia, and Duffy is talking about oh, you her best friend now? Oh, y'all best friends? And, Brooke was like, no, we're not best friends, but I'm just saying, you can invite her it's okay to invite her. So then we have a work scene from Angel Brinks, which basically she's letting us know her business is doing well, that she out here making custom things for all the celebrities, honey, and she is doing the damn thing. And again, reminding us that her and Rockstar just ain't in a good place, child. Then we have a little scene with British and Duffy. They getting to know each other, All the ladies are started just trying to get to know each other and trying to, become cool. And, Duffy said British seemed cool. I know her from social media, but we was vibing at the wedding. So she seemed like a cool chick, somebody that I could probably get to know a little bit better. And what we found out is she said that, British was saying how Malaysia was a cool chick or whatever. And how she's getting to know, Brandy, that kind of thing. And Duffy sort of kind of was letting her know, look, I hear you and everything is cool, but at the end of the day, Brandy wants to be friends with Malaysia again. And if and when that happens, I just need to prepare you that if and when that happens, Malaysia and Brandy are gonna be the dynamic duo again, and all these little friendships that she's making are gonna be kicked to the curb. And British was like, "For real? You think so?" And she was like, yes, I think so." So anyway, she just kind of wanted her. She trying to give her the do 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 do. Like, I'm just trying to let you know, girl. I'm trying to warn you, girl. So it is Brooke's birthday party. Brooke brought her husband, so everybody gets to meet the hubby. And the ladies look. Oh, shut up, Surrey. And the ladies look nice. You know what I'm saying? The ladies are dressed up. They looking nice. They had a nice little restaurant venue situation. And guess who is missing? Malaysia. Miss Malaysia is not there. And of course, Duffy starts making jokes again about Brooke, because Brooke is caping for Malaysia, talking about, well, maybe she's late, give her time. And so Duffy is like, so here you go, you caping for your girl again. And she's singing That's My Best Friend. Bum 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 dun dun. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And so Brooke was like, girl, let me holler. Brandy was like, girl, let me holler at you. Let me come over here and let me holler at you. And she tells her, she said, listen, I really don't like that. Like, I don't appreciate that. Like, me and Malaysia are not friends. She said, yeah, but you want to be her friend. Y'all been friends for a long time, girl. You was caping for her. And she was like, no, I'm not caping for her. Like, I really would appreciate if you would stop doing the best friend thing. I would really, really appreciate if you would stop doing that. Jackie was like, listen, my name Paul, and that's between y'all. Like, I tried to bring these ladies back together, and Malaysia is resisting my powers, and so I'm just not sure what more I can do about that. Angel gets a phone call from Rockstar in the middle of dinner. She gets up and leaves, but everybody could tell that something is going on, that she's not happy, she's not smiling, so that everybody realizes that must be something going on in their relationship, and they kind of, they ain't really saying a whole lot, kind of giving her a minute, Try to get Jackie to swallow a raw oyster, which, as nasty as Jackie always talking, I am really shocked that is not already a regular part of her repertoire of things that she does, because it is a whole aphrodisiac, so they say, but neither here nor there, child, she couldn't swallow it. She couldn't swallow it. Anyway, so then we see her calling Malaysia to find out why she didn't come, because they go to the after party and have a good time, child. So she called Malaysia to find out why Malaysia didn't come, and Malaysia said, listen, I couldn't stand to be away from my baby, so I'm in Atlanta. I flew to Atlanta. I asked her if they wanted to come to California with me, and they said yes. Their daddy is out on the road coaching, doing what he does, and so I'm bringing them back here with me. So we moving into a 2-bedroom apartment. And Jackie was like, girl, it is all good. Like, don't you worry about that. Like, my mom raised 7 of us in a, whatever she said, 2-bedroom apartment herself or whatever. But she said, don't worry about it. If your kids are there and y'all are happy and y'all love each other, it ain't no problem. Now, I find it very interesting that the two of them, because weren't you the one that was repeating rumors from Mr. Anthony that's now down to the Atlanta causing problems about what Malaysia was or wasn't doing for her children? But I guess they done forgive and forget, and they done let that water run under that bridge, honey. But neither here nor there. I just find it interesting, if the kids are with their daddy for the summer and that's a part of y'all custody agreement, girl, you can't just go whisk them away just because you miss them and because you feel like it. That's not how the custody agreements work. And just because he's on the road and he might be spending time with other people, that you can't just, that's just not how this works. He has custody. And if he has the kids staying with his current girlfriend or a nanny or whatever, it's his time to have the kids. But clearly that is something that y'all have worked out, and y'all are good with it. Anyway, that's the episode. It feel like a filler to me, but we'll see where it goes next week. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.